Hello everyone, Charles Watts here, the Arsenal correspondent. A goal joining you just a few minutes after Arsenal's 3-0 win here at the Emirates against Southampton. Back to winning ways for Arsenal after those defeats at Manchester United and Everton. Just what the doctor ordered for the Gunners, who do go up to 5th again in the Premier League, albeit you would imagine briefly, because there's still plenty of other games to be played during the course of the weekend. But certainly for now, Arsenal back up to 5th, just behind West Ham, who they play on Wednesday night. That game is very, very big indeed. Good performance on the whole for Arsenal, but certainly it's a little bit overshadowed at this one by events off the field, you would say, and certainly surrounding captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who was not involved at all in the squad. As I reported last night, he was not at training yesterday, wasn't at London Colney at all. And after the team news was announced here today at the Emirates, Mikel Arteta has revealed Aubameyang was left out for disciplinary reasons. We're still waiting now. The camera's just getting set up just in front of me here. Mikel Arteta will come down, speak to the TV media, then he'll come up and speak to us in his press conference. We'll wait to see exactly what he says, whether he expands a little bit more on what he said to Sky before the game, where he just said it was a disciplinary issue that forced him to take action. We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it looks like he returned late from a trip, according to David Ornstein over at The Athletic, a trip that the club did give him permission to go to, but he returned late from it, and that late return affected COVID protocols at Arsenal. Not the first time Aubameyang, if that is the case, not the first time Aubameyang has arrived late for something. And obviously it was 9 months ago here at the Emirates for the North London derby, when he was left out of the starting 11, dropped from the starting 11 after arriving late for that game. There's been other breaches of protocol as well, when he breached COVID protocol. I can't remember when it was, to get that tattoo on his wrist. We're not sure exactly why he was sent, why he went away in the I think it was last week, according to David, that this trip was planned. So whether that was after the United game, before the Everton game, we're not quite sure, but hopefully Mikel will clear it up. So by the time you're watching this video, Arteta would have probably spoken to us. So if you head over to my social media, I will be tweeting what Mikel has to say about it. But it certainly overshadows perhaps this win, just because it's Aubameyang, you know, star man, captain, talisman. Even if he has been out of form recently, it's certainly a big story, and it's going to be intriguing to see exactly how things go over the next few days and weeks. Mikel's saying before the game that he wouldn't basically confirm if this was going to be a long-term thing or not. He just said it starts today, when he was asked how long this absence was going to go on for. I mean, Arsenal made light of Aubameyang's absence today. He's 3 goals, played really well. It's a pretty dodgy start from Arsenal. They weren't great for the first 20 minutes. Southampton pressed really well and kept him in. And Arsenal struggled to beat that press. And, you know, Southampton, although they didn't have any real clear-cut chances, they looked the more likely team to score. But then Arsenal finally broke the press on about 21 minutes. Fantastic breakaway goal, finished by Lacazette. Started with Ramsdale involved, and Tomiyasu, Partey, Odegaard, I think it was, Saka got in down the right, perfect cutback, brilliant finish from Lacazette, 1-0, and from that moment Arsenal were the better team, played really well at times, should have scored more goals than they did. Odegaard made it 2-0 with a header from Tierney's ball in, or header in, and then Gabriel made it 3-0 in the second half with a header from a corner. Plenty of other chances for Arsenal. Martinelli hit the post with an excellent effort. Saka hit the post. Lacazette had a couple of great chances in the first half that he wasted completely. Didn't even get a shot away because he took too long. Saka went through one-on-one. Keeper saved other chances as well. But Aaron Ramsdale had to make some good saves, as he always does. Especially one in the second half from Nathan Redmond. Fantastic save from Ramsdale it was. The guy's a one-man highlight reel, I swear. Really good. Yeah, Arsenal in the end 3-0 winners here. Comfortable win, perfect, as I said, sort of remedy to the difficult run that they have been on, and it sets up that game against West Ham on Wednesday night, which is now a really crucial one, really. If they can win that, beat West Ham, who obviously occupy 4th at the moment, then they are right back in the mix for their Champions League places, and you would hope they can kind of put that bad run they've been on behind them. The Aubameyang thing obviously does overshadow things, and it'll be interesting to see what the fallout is from it, how long Arteta keeps him out for. Does it have an effect on the changing room? Aubameyang clearly a popular figure in the changing room. Will this have a negative impact on things? We'll have to wait and see. But you know Arteta is non-negotiables that he always talks about. Ozil fell foul of them, no way back for him. Guendouzi fell foul of them, no way back for him. You know, whether Aubameyang's in that situation yet remains to be seen. perhaps maybe he's not in the last chance saloon, but he's probably sailing fairly close to the win now, because this is not the first time he has had these disciplinary issues, and for your captain that is not ideal. Whether this means he's going to lose the captaincy, again, all these questions are going to be answered, you would think, in the next sort of week or so as things pan out. But for Mikel, I think it was really important that they won today, because had they lost, had it gone wrong, then his decision on Aubameyang would certainly come under a lot of scrutiny. But they got the win, that eased the pressure on him a little bit, and now he can really focus over the next couple of days on exactly what to do with his captain. Right, player ratings, shall we? Let's go over these. Aaron Ramsdale, I mean, what more can you say from Aaron Ramsdale? What a fantastic performance. I'm going to see exactly how many saves he made here. Where are we? Ramsdale, 6 saves he made. Some of his passing as well. There's one pass out from deep that he played. I think he claimed a corner, then whipped this ball. First time to send Gabriel Martinelli away in the first half. Just fantastic distribution from Ramsdale. Such good. What a signing he's been. Absolutely brilliant. So 6 saves from him. Another clean sheet. Fabulous performance. He gets an 8. Tomiyasu, I thought, was great once again, as he always is. What a signing he's been as well for Tomiyasu. Just having a look, see what his stats were. 1 tackle, 1 interception, gained possession 8 times. Did lose possession 18 times, however, but still a very good performance from Tomiyasu. Also made 1 block. I'm going to give him a 7. Ben White, going to give a 7 to Gabriel. I'm going to give a 7. Maybe 7.5 because he got the goal. I don't normally give 0.5s, but maybe because he got the goal, I'll boost it up to 5. Had a goal disallowed for offside as well. Kieran Tierney, another assist from him, following up from the assist at Goodison Park, which is good to see. I'll give Kieran a 7. Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. Xhaka really sloppy in the first half, certainly in that first 20 minutes. For all Xhaka's faults, and I know many of you think he's got plenty, and I think he's got plenty, but he's normally pretty tidy in possession, but he was really sloppy in that first 20 minutes. Gave the ball away a lot of times. I'm going to see how many he did give it away here. 14 times. I think 12 of those might have been in the first half for Granit. So a bit sloppy for him. I'm going to give him a 6. Thomas Partey, a better performance from Thomas, and we've seen in recent weeks. Still not absolutely, not exceptional or anything like that, but a better performance from Partey. I'm going to give him a 7. Bukayo Saka, good assist for the first goal. Really unlucky not to score in the second half of a shot that clipped the post out there. I'm going to give Saka a 7. Martin Odegaard, excellent, I thought, from Odegaard. Another goal, 3 and 3 in the Premier League for him. 4 for the season now, should be 5 really, had Aubameyang not nicked that goal off him against Watford. And that's what you want to see from Odegaard, and a player playing in that number 10. You want to see him really chipping in with some goals, and he did that again today. Made it his, scoring a header. You don't see that too often. But I thought he really pulled the strings. One fabulous little flick that set Saka away in the first half. Saka having the shot saved. Really good that was. And solid, good performance from Odegaard. Looking at this, he gave away possession 19 times, more than any other player on the pitch, but he was the one who was trying to make things happen and play the sort of eye of the needle type passes. So that maybe explains that. He actually gained possession more than anyone else on the pitch as well, which showed how well he was pressing Odegaard and his work rate. So he gets an 8 for me. Gabriel Martinelli, just absolute live wire, really caused Southampton so many problems in the second half. You look at the defensive stats, no one made more tackles than Gabriel Martinelli today, which says an awful lot from him. Just having a look what else he did, made 3 key passes, more than anyone else. Obviously got an assist, it was his corner that Gabriel swung in as well. So good performance from Gabriel Martinelli. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Lacazette, I'm going to give a 7. Really good goal, lovely finish for him. Could have had more though. Really disappointing couple of chances in the first half that he didn't even get a shot away. He just took too long. That was a little bit disappointing, I thought, but still a very good performance from Lacazette. Held the ball up well, linked others, and deserves a lot of praise for his performance. I'm going to give Laka a 7. Substitutes Pepe, Lugonga and Holding, not going to give them any player ratings, although I will give Rob Holding's hair a rating. It is looking very strong now. That is a 10 out of 10. Money well spent for Rob Holding in the summer sorting out that hairline, and yes, I am very jealous indeed. Alright everyone, thank you very much for watching. Mikel Arteta has just walked out here now to talk to some of the media. He will be speaking to us at the press conference afterwards. So like I said, by the time you're watching this, he would have already spoken to us. So head over to my social media and you will find out exactly what he had to say about the win and about the Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang situation. So from the Emirates here, and also actually a quick shout out to Mika, who came and he watched the game today with my dad. Saw him before the match, him and my dad waving away opposite me. So big shout out to Mika. I hope you enjoyed your day. 3-0 win for you. Perfect afternoon at the Emirates, even if you probably got a little bit wet going home. Anyway, thank you for watching everyone. Have a very good day. Have a good weekend. I'll speak to you soon.